Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to get into why we believe recruits are following Coach Prime to Colorado. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, just did a full spread for GQ. And what caught my attention is how does Deion Sanders get recruits to come join him in places that people have not traditionally gone? What is his sales pitch that separates him from others? And the defining point that it all comes to is that Deion Sanders, on the strength of his talent, work ethic, was able to retire his mother. What a lot of young men dream about doing, Deion Sanders, coming out of North Fort Myers, Florida, was able to do. And that, through his talent, hard work, and will, was able to transform the lives of his family. And he made that decision at a very young age. That is what actually Deion Sanders is selling. He's selling his story and giving recruits an opportunity to sell their own story. And I think that is what's separating him from everybody else in this process and is ringing and is coming off as authentic because it is.
Because I thought about it as a child. I wanted to do it. And they told me that we would get compensated and paid for a game that I always love. And I hear so many people say, I would do this for free. I would too, as long as you're doing it for free. So I admired this game. I liked this game. It taught me how to be a man. It taught me how to get up. It taught me how to live and play with pain, this game. This game taught me so much about people. It taught me so much about timing. It taught me so much about focus, dedication, submitting oneself, and sacrifices. This game. And I went at this game and I attacked this game because I made a promise that I needed this game to fulfill. And I said, Mama, because I was tired of seeing her go to work and come home all tired. I said, I'm going to be rich one day. Mama, I'm going to make a lot of money. And you will never have to work another day of your life. My mama say, that's fine, but until then, you get that lawnmower and go out there and cut that grass. It's something inside of me, Mama, that I never told you, that I never could admit, and I'm going to share it with all of you because now we're family. I played for a youth team called the Fort Myers Rebels, and they blessed me. They took me all over the country to play and expose me to things, expose you to things. And everybody on their team, their parents owned something, and their parents were doctors or lawyers or the chief of police. It was that type of organization. Me and one of my friends were the only African-American kids that was on that team, and it was a very affluent team, and I was ashamed of my mama, because my mama worked in the hospital. She cleaned up the hospital. She pushed a cart. And I was ashamed of my mama, who sacrificed, who loved me, who protected me, who gave me everything I want to make sure I was best dressed in school. And I had everything that was late that came out. I had it first. I was ashamed of my mama, because one of my friends in high school, he saw her in a hospital one night pushing a cart, and he came back and he clowned me, he ridiculed me, and he mocked me because of my mama. So I made a pledge to myself that I don't care what it takes. I don't care what it may take. I'm not going to do anything illegal, but my mama would never have to work another day of her life. I created this image, this thing that you could imagine. You could love him or hate him, but he was pride. I would pre-rehearse the quotes. I would pre-rehearse the sayings because I knew I had the substance. I knew I had the goods. I knew I had the work ethic, but I needed to secure myself enough that my mama would never have to work another day of her life. So throughout my whole career, I understood there were going to be stones. Because when you make it a difference, it's going to be haters. When you're provoking change, it's going to be naysayers. People don't condone what they've never seen. And some of the stuff I tried to do, they had never seen. But when you talked about me, media, guess what? Behind you, I saw my mama. When you wrote about me, when you naysayed me, when you criticized me, I saw right through your papers, right through your TV, and I saw my mama. When you told me what I couldn't do, when you told me what I didn't do, when you told me what I would never be, I saw my mama pushing that cart. When you told me I was too small, I wasn't educated enough, I saw my mama. I don't know if you figured it out by now, but I just gave you prime. I just gave you the formula in who is really standing before you, because I was trick-or-treating and it wasn't even Halloween, because all the things you really thought I was and some of the things you didn't like, you didn't love, you didn't want to accept, I was doing it.
So throughout this process, when you hear all these stories about Prime, remember one thing and one thing if you don't remember anything else. Prime was able to retire his mother as a teenager. Well, he might have been just 20-something, but coming out of college, right? When he signed his baseball scholarship or a baseball offer. But that's my thoughts. Tell me what you think. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Join our journey as we continue to grow. We're currently running a promotion that will give away a $100 Amazon card to 2 subscribers at random when we reach 1K. To be eligible, make sure you have liked, subscribed, and commented on the video. I really, really appreciate your support. See you in the comments.